Well, hello, girls. I got to tell you a little story about the hello, girls thing. And this is an old one back when I was like third grade or so, back in the 50s. I had a grandfather who lived in New York, and he would come out once a year maybe and stay for a month or two. Well, we lived on a corner street. So in the backyard, we had a swing set. And up the street was the way kids would come home from junior high, okay? My grandfather would sit out there swinging on that swing, and anytime any young girls would go by, he'd go, "Hello, girls." Well, he was a definition of a dirty old man. Sorry, Grandpa, but you were. So I can't help but think of that when I hear "Hello, girls." Anyway, this is our last Mask Monday before Christmas. Can you tell? So the last you'll probably see of any of my little hair things that are Christmas themed. And I've got to confess, this is actually Sunday. Go Hawks! We just won. So let's get started. Today I'm going to do this Sprinkles face mask. I don't remember where I got it from. It's supposed to be berry scented, but I could read the instructions pretty easily. It just says to cleanse the face thoroughly and rinse, which I just did. Remove the mask, unfold and apply to the face, pressing lightly into place. Leave the mask on for 15 to 20 minutes. Remove the mask, discard, massage the face. The mask is disposable. So let's see what we've got here. So how y'all doing today? Oh, this is going to be an interesting looking mask. I better put this on my lap. It's pretty drippy. And I better take my glasses off. Excuse me. Gosh, I hope I'll be able to see the holes. It feels like it's going to be cold. I wanted something a little festive, so I think this fills the bill. Fills the bill. Looks weird. Like it needs to go sideways. Let's see. Ooh. Goo. I should use my mother's favorite word, but I think she made it up, but then I've also heard that it means something in another language. So if I say it and I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but the word is slockamabia. Whenever she like spill something or hurt herself, slockamabia, let's pull this up a little more from what I can see. Oh. Ooh, yesterday was the anniversary of my mama dying. Quite a nice holiday. And now Bob's dad's not doing well. We had a big family Zoom today that we were supposed to have with him, and he couldn't even be on the Zoom. I think it's getting at the end. So that's sad. Our last parent is alive. Anyway, let's see the clock. It says it's time. Okay. What I thought I'd do today to pass the time. Oh, that's very attractive. I went online and I looked up questions, this or that kind of thing. And I figured out it must be several hundred questions. So let's get started. No, so I thought I'd try to do just maybe 10. And we'll see at what point we're at that point. And it's kind of burning a little bit. Ooh. Okay, this subject, it's broken down into different categories. So I thought I'd start with the food and drink, being it's a holiday. Your favorite fast food restaurant. I would have to say In-N-Out Burger. And luckily we don't have those where we live up in Washington. They're only, we can get them here in Yuma. There's an In-N-Out. They're all, the West Coast, except they've just started spreading into Oregon. So there's a couple of towns in Oregon that have it, but we don't have one yet. So I'd say that. Oh, those are the good hamburgers. Oh, man. My favorite ice cream flavor. Well, it's hard to judge because I don't buy it by the cartons anymore. At home in Washington, we live close to a Dairy Queen. Dangerous. So when I get in the mood for an ice cream every couple of weeks or so, I'll go get one. So, of course, the ice creams we get there are loaded with goodies. So I love the kind that is chock full of goodies, chocolates and things like that, Yeah. Favorite chocolate candy. Anything chocolate. But I really still love the Hershey's chocolates. Like the Kisses, just the regular chocolate Kisses. I love just the plain chocolate candy bars. The candy bars are good for s'mores. Favorite fruity candy. I'm not as big a fruity person. I mean, eat candy-wise. Favorite fruity candy. I don't know. I'll eat anything. You know that. So I'm just going to have to pass on that one. Your favorite flavor, Starburst. I would have to say the pink ones are good. I like the pink ones and the purple ones. Favorite dish at Olive Garden. To me, I love pastas. Just plain old spaghetti and marinara sauce. In fact, we've got some in our fridge right now. Not from Olive Garden, but from another Italian place here. Now, it didn't even have to have any meat in it, because when I was growing up, we didn't have spaghetti with meat in it. Because, I was raised Catholic. On Fridays, you didn't eat meat. And my dad didn't like fish, so what was the go-to? Spaghetti and spaghetti sauce. So I got used to eating it that way. Of course, once I left the nest, I got away from following the, being an avid religion follower. So I just eat anything. And they changed the rules. After all those years I was told it was a sin, they changed the rules. Favorite kind of sushi? Zero, no, none. Favorite Asian dish? I like a lot of the stuff that are all mixed together. I don't like carrots in them because I don't like carrots. I don't like stuff real hot, but, things like cashew chicken over rice, that kind of stuff, Okay, favorite Italian dish? Well, I have to say spaghetti, and then second to that is lasagna. I make a good lasagna, and it's exactly how my mom made it. And we always loved it. Well, that was 10 questions. I guess I need to go on, huh? Because it's only, it's only been 4 minutes. Okay. Favorite way to cook a steak? Well, I'm not a big steak eater because same thing. My dad, if we ever were able to have steak, he had to have it cooked so strong. Of course, there'd be one piece of steak cut up for all 6 of us. And it was like eating a piece of leather. So I can never understand people when they talk about, I want a good juicy steak. I think, what? But when Bob does try to cook me steaks, and he's pretty good at it. I like them on the barbecue, kind of medium. But they have to be, meat gets so dry in my mouth. But anyway, favorite, these are the same questions basically. Favorite pasta dish? Spaghetti. Favorite cookie? Chocolate chip. That's, when we go to McDonald's, I always have to order 2 chocolate chip cookies. I won't order anything else but a drink, like a soda, because they're $1. But I gotta get those chocolate chip cookies. And I try them elsewhere, and they just don't taste as good. Okay, favorite fast food French fries. Well, fries are always a little dry to me. Back when I was a kid, my favorite French fries were McDonald's. They were good back then. And then there was then they changed through the years. Then there was another place in this town we lived in Washington called Top Notch Burgers. And oh, they had some good, greasy. But then they became a restaurant. Don't have them anymore. So now I would have to say, if I eat any French fries at all, I'll eat a few of the ones like from Top Notch Burger. Favorite cereal. I like Raisin Bran. I don't know why. I guess because I always wanted to eat the stuff that was good for you. if that could be good. Whereas, growing up, my dad bought all kinds of the sugary cereals. So when I had my kids, I always bought kinds that didn't have loads of sugar in them. Told them, you're going to at least start your day not hyped up on sugar. Okay, favorite pizza toppings. Well, I like cheese. I like slice of tomatoes. I like mushrooms. I'm not as big as the meats because so many of them are so spicy they burn my tongue. My Drano tongue that got burned to death when I was a kid. Favorite dessert. Anything that's got sweets in it. But I really love key lime pie. Favorite comfort food. Anything sweet. Cookies especially. Favorite way to eat bacon. My favorite way is to not eat it. But when I do have it, I don't buy it in restaurants because they never cook it how I like it. I don't like it hard and crisp. I like it slimy, kind of, like Bob said, undercooked raw. Favorite thing at a buffet. The desserts. Favorite pumpkin-flavored treat. Well, several years ago, we made this pumpkin pie that was made a little differently and had kind of a topping stuff on it. And that was really good, but we haven't made it since. Favorite dish at Thanksgiving. I like mashed potatoes. If people make mashed potatoes. Otherwise, the desserts. Favorite cake. Well, my birthday's Wednesday, and Bob asked what I want, and I told all I want is either a yellow or white cake mix with chocolate frosting on it. That's it. That's how I love it. Favorite ice cream sundae toppings. All of them. Favorite thing to cook. Well, I don't cook anymore. Bob's taken that over, so if I do cook, I like making lasagna. It's just real time consuming. Favorite soda. I don't know, any of them. Favorite alcoholic drink. I love this drink called a toasted almond. And it's kind of like a White Russian. It's got Kahlua, but it's also got amaretto. So it gets that kind of almond flavor. And then what else? Oh, the milk or cream or whatever you put in. That's what I like. Or, like I say, the White Russians. Favorite drink at Starbucks? None of them. I don't drink coffee, so I don't go to Starbucks. Favorite flavor coffee? None of them. Well, guys, I finished all the questions under the food and drink. It's only been 9 minutes. Should I keep going? Next one's television and movies. Goodness, this isn't going to last me long, is it? My favorite 80s movie. Oh, man, there were so many good ones. Those were the Brat Pack days. And my sons were teenagers. And, I've probably mentioned before, I was in a very loveless marriage. So my 3 kids were my spouse. And I did everything with them. They were real close to me. Their friends were close to me. We'd go to the movies like once a week. We'd always go see, like Pretty in Pink. And Top Gun was one of the faves. All those kinds of movies. So I would have to say, my very favorite, and you're going to laugh, was Dirty Dancing. I loved that movie. When I left my ex, if I would go out dancing, which I did several times a week, I went through my teenage years during the 80s instead of the 60s, early 70s. As soon as I would get home, I'd click on Dirty Dancing, and it's not that I thought Patrick Swayze was really, really good looking, because he wouldn't have been the type that I would have been attracted to. But I just loved the way he looked at Baby. I mean, and I know it was acting, but I thought, oh man, to someday have somebody look at me like that. And you know, by 1990, I had that person. So see, hold out for what you want. Okay, favorite Harry Potter movie? None of them. We went to the first one, but just didn't really get into them. Favorite Hobbit from Lord of the Rings? You know, we went and saw him because Bob liked Lord of the Rings. But I don't remember anybody in them. I thought Orlando Bloom's character was kind of cute, you know, the long blonde hair. Who else was in it? But otherwise, favorite Simpsons character? I don't really have a favorite Simpsons character. When those first came out, our girls were young teens, and I thought this was the rudest TV program to have on, to teach kids to be rude to their parents and to other people. And you know what? The kids learn from it. They're all rude. But if I had to pick one, it would have to be Marge, because I had a cat who had Marge's voice, people said. Favorite TV sitcom? I have to say, probably Seinfeld. I mean, you know, they had an episode for every subject matter. It was always funny. Favorite cartoon? What do they mean? From when I was a kid, or the animated ones that have come out now? If it was a favorite, you know, of any kind of animation, I'd have to say the latest, what do you call it? Christmas Carol. I thought that's cute. I love the town. It reminds me of the little towns in Germany and places we go. Favorite scary movie? I don't know if I have a favorite. I like watching them, and then I'm done with them. I don't know. Any of them. Favorite funny movie? There's two that stick out in my mind. One was There's Something About Mary. And the other one was Bridesmaids. Oh my God, when I saw Bridesmaids, I thought I was going to die. When she had that wedding dress on and goes walking across the street, or when the gal, you know, when Melissa McCarthy played that one character, goes running in the bathroom. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it, but those I'd say were my favorite funny movies. Favorite celebrity? At my age, I've had a lot of them, you know, because they kind of come and go. I don't know. Favorite celebrity? I like a lot of them. I'm trying to think if there's any I can think of that who do I like to go watch in the movies? Well, when I was younger, I used to like to watch, you know, like Tom Cruise, Paul Newman. See, I'm younger, I'm talking about I was. Gosh, I don't know. Favorite, I said funny movie, favorite South Park character. I don't have one because I haven't watched it. Favorite chick flick? I'd have to say Bridesmaids. That was more of a chick flick. Favorite Pixar movie? I don't know. I didn't watch any of them. Favorite Family Guy character? Didn't watch that one either. Favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Okay, there's one I don't mind watching too. But I really like Titanic. You can put that on one of my favorite movies. Favorite actress over 50? Well, I'd have to say, you know, like, you know, Meryl Streep, Helen Mirren, some of those. Favorite Marvel movie? Don't have one. I'm not into the Marvel stuff. Favorite TV show? I don't know, because, you know, they start out really well, and then after a while, this is hanging off my chin, they go, I don't know. We record everything and just watch them. Favorite canceled TV series? Well, we did stream Game of Thrones this year and watched the whole thing from start to end, and now we got into that, so Wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh, but that wasn't canceled. It's just it ended. But I hear they're coming back with another one. Favorite show on the Discovery Channel? I don't know. I can't think of anything on the Discovery Channel. Favorite classic movie? I like a lot of the old little Shirley Temple movies. I bet some of you haven't seen those. I like the original Miracle on 34th Street. I like the second one too. Well, it's classic. Of course, there's so many classic movies that are at Christmas time. You know, like what's that one? It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, just so many. Well, okay, we got through this category, and I've got, let's see, maybe 2 minutes left. So, are you all ready for Christmas? We are not doing anything. Like I say, we just held a Zoom today with all Bob's family that are scattered all around. Nobody could go see their dad because he's in a nursing home and it's under lockdown. He's in California. So we tried to arrange a Zoom where his dad could be on it. And as of Thursday, he was still okay, but he's gone. So it was just the family talking, which is weird because every year for I don't know how many years, 20 years or so, not 20 for us, but we've gone over to California at Christmas for, the Kings would always have a Christmas party. So, and it was always like the Saturday before Christmas. So even if we were going to go somewhere else for Christmas, we would still go to that Christmas party and come home and go somewhere else or work it in where we'd be there Christmas. But, you know, but now my daughter is in Vegas, so I've got her close by. Speaking of which, I don't know what time her flight was today, but she's going up to Washington, where Bob and I live, to spend the Christmas with her daddy. So, I'm going to go take this off. Oh, wait, I can take it off here. It's one that you just pat in. So let's take it off. My poor glasses are probably, they're all wet. Okay, here we go. Now notice the difference. Oh, yeah. Now's the time to call Bob in here. You can guess what he's watching. If it's a weekend, it's either golf or football. Now, I only like to watch the Seahawks. That's the only one that I'll stop doing things for and actually go sit and watch. So I don't even know what game's on now. And when I go back out there, I'll be glancing up at it, but I'll be doing other things, like YouTube. So, okay. Oh, they say pat it in. What's the difference in patting or rubbing? It just seems to me like if you rub it, it goes in better. I watched somebody's video this, I think it was panning and banning, and she was doing the videos where every, like so many days before Christmas, it was like an Advent thing, her husband would have something in the bag for her, and at the end of the week, she'd put on everything on her face that her husband put in there. And it was really interesting, but it gave me the idea of, because I know mine wouldn't do my hubby wouldn't, but I thought of, and I haven't posed this to Michelle yet, but maybe next year when I see her on our way down to Yuma, we can go around shopping, pick up things, and then if I see her at Christmas, we could do a video together where we put the stuff on each other. Be like an Advent thing. Mine would be from Michelle, hers would be, stuff from me. And she could show me how to put all the eye makeup and stuff on. Because, man, you guys do it differently than I did. I mean, we have one color, and then the lashes, the liner, and that'd be it. So I thought, well, everybody does it differently now, but it look really good. Ugh. So, I won't keep you by putting on my other stuff, but I'll let you go. So, my face feels dry. It's by Spa April Bath and Shower. It says berry scented, but Didn't really smell berry scented. It just smelled kind of like a lot of facial things do. You know, just kind of that, you know, kind of, not quite like the ponds that would make me gag, but, you know, nothing outstanding. But I am going to go put on, Kimmy had sent me a thing, it was It Moisturizer, and I started using that, and that was really good. So I'm going to go in there and, you know, take 3 steps in the bathroom, and I'll be well in the bathroom, and put that on my face now. So hope you're all having a good Monday. Oh, I forgot one thing. I tried to put nails on today. Here's how far I got. 1. I had 2 different types, from 2 different companies. Well, air clicked on it. It's warm out, so it's 80 in here. The first one I tried, I could not get them to stick on. I couldn't get them to cut off well here, and forget it. They're going to be gifted to all you guys. So then I had another one. Let's see. Well, this one was sent to me by a gal who comes to the park, and it's from Color Street. And I thought, well, last year I remember I put that on, and it seemed to work okay, and I still had some left. So the problem is, I think, when I put this first one on, it was before the Zoom phone call. So then, after the call, I went to put on, we were watching the game, and okay, I'll put the rest on. Could not get them to stick. I don't know if it's because, you know, it had been sitting there for an hour, and the oils moved up, wouldn't stick. And I thought, forget it. So, Merry Christmas. So that's it. I'll see you all again tomorrow, because I've got other videos that are already recorded that I need to get on here, so that as new things are coming in, I can start recording them. I've got a QVC video that's going to be coming up. So, hope you're having a good day today, beginning of your week, and I hope this week is super for you. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Just let do things as they happen, and, you know, life goes on. I love you all. Bye.